Hi! Alright, so someone I know recently posted to a media platform that they have an autoimmune disease, and she's going all off about it. And basically saying that nobody knows what she's going through and nobody knows anything about her life, you know. People assume stuff and, you know, basically just ranting, I guess. And then her fiance posted his own thing saying, like, just ranting essentially again on going on about the fact that they were apparently kicked out of their house. So they were evicted apparently, or they were given a notice, an eviction notice. And right now, where we live, because we live in the same area, it is illegal to evict a residential tenant. So they could have fought it, first of all. They make more than enough money to afford the rent. So I'm not really sure how they couldn't pay it, because that was the reason for the eviction notice, was they were late paying rent back in May, mind you. So I'm not sure it took so long, considering the court process for evictions isn't even happening right now, so it's not like it was going through a process. Yeah, the moral of today's, what I wanted to say in this video was, it's all about perspective. You gotta have the right perspective. I don't believe she does have what she claims to have. All the time I've known her, she's had nothing wrong with her. Yeah, there's been no issues. Her post was apparently to raise awareness for autoimmune diseases. Yeah, diseases. But she doesn't specify which one she has, so not really sure how you're raising awareness for something that you're not even talking about. She goes and lists all these random autoimmune diseases and doesn't talk about each one, not even like a caption of what each one is. From the way it's worded, it doesn't sound like she knows what they are, because a few of them were smaller subcategories of another bigger disease. Yeah, things like that really annoy me, because say even she does have whatever she's claiming to have, it's about perspective. You know, like, she's going off about how it's not fair and she tries her best and stuff, but it doesn't seem to, like, be good enough for people, and she's just, You know those posts where people look for praise or they want the attention? That's what it seemed like from the wording of it. She was all like, yeah, she tries her best and life sucks and whatever, and people don't know anything about her or her life or what she goes through, and she's raising awareness, but she won't actually say what disease she has or her experience with it. Like, I've talked about my experience with my scoliosis a lot on this channel, more than people actually probably care about. But I am actually trying to raise awareness for it and to speak out about it and to let other people know with it, or that know people with it, what it could be like. She's not even doing that, which is what I have the problem with. I have been watching a YouTube channel recently that they have like various different things on it, but the things that I've been watching have been different people that have been diagnosed with terminal illness, and the ones I've been watching are ones that the person either has just a few months to live or a year to live. And legitimately, those people are some of the happiest, most giving, genuine, kind, fulfilling people I've seen. I wish I could say I'd known them, but clearly I don't. But yeah, I just think their perspective is so much better than hers. They're literally dying. They have a timeline to die. And they know it, they've accepted it. But they're not letting it stop them as much as it can actually stop them. They're living their life, they're doing their best, actually doing their best. They don't complain. That's the thing too, they don't complain. It is what it is. They want to enjoy their life and make sure that the people they're around and care about and love are happy too. It's magical, honestly, those people. The energy that they put out. Like the one person I was watching, she didn't even want to marry her boyfriend at the time. They're now married, but she didn't want to. She kept rejecting him a few times because she was dying, and she didn't want him to carry the medical expenses of all of the upkeep until she died. That's the only reason she kept denying it, and then because he wanted to marry her so badly that she finally said yes. But that's how much care and everything that these people have. And they are dying. And then she's over here just got this random autoimmune disease that she's not going to say what it is. And she moved from her house that she didn't have to leave. For what reason? Because she was mad at, her fiance was mad at the landlord for how he acted, which, yeah, I mean, he gave him an illegal notice. So, but the point is they could have fought it. They should have fought it. It's illegal right now to do that. But then he goes on this rant on a media platform And what was his goal there? He should have thought it. Like, there's no way in which that could have led to them possibly being in the right. I mean, they were in the right. It's illegal to do what the landlord did, but they were late paying May's rent. And it was not because they legit couldn't afford it. They are both on disability support programs. And as far as I know, that's what this person has told me. And as far as I know, they both have their jobs that they're currently working at. If not, they have the CERB to go on, which, if any of you don't know, it's the Canadian Emergency Response Benefit, that if you're unemployed due to virus, you get $2,000 a month income, basically. And it is taxable. I'm not sure how they're doing that yet, but it is taxable. So it's like having a job. But for many people, it's above minimum wage. But anyway, it really irritates me when people, even if she has that illness, disease, whatever, that she's not saying what it is. Perspective. I am over here with severe case of scoliosis. I have had surgery, so I have rods and screws in my back that could be broken right now for all I know, and I can't get help. No surgeon will talk to me or see me. My family doctor blows me off because she doesn't believe that I need help because I look fine. When I try to talk to her, she won't listen to me. Whatever. I can't pick up my son anymore. I can't pick him up higher than about a little bit higher than waist height, whatever that is. I can't lift 30 pounds. That's too heavy for me. Like, period. My left leg is longer because that's how my body is bending. So I can't get doing things with that side of the body. My lower half of that body is hard. I could go on and on and on, but anyway, the point is, I'm struggling over here in daily life, and then the whole heat thing where I can't be outside in the heat for more than like 10 minutes most, or I cannot breathe because of the pressure that's being put on my rib cage and then my lungs and my heart. And in general, it's getting bad too, even in an air-conditioned house. And I'm in pain 24/7. I cannot work, cannot stand on my feet longer than 3 hours without the pain being so bad that I will fall over. I will fall because my body won't support me anymore. That's how bad the pain is. But I make do, and I don't complain that often. I have really bad days where I do complain, and I'm like, it hurts, it sucks, whatever. But in general, that's just my life, and that's what it is. What good is it gonna do complain and whine and just pity? Why would you want to live like that? And that's why I try to explain at my work as well, when I was not working, that I do have these limitations, and I am in constant pain, but I don't want to be treated differently Like, obviously there are accommodations I need, but aside from that, I want to live normally. I don't want my life to be more different than it has to be. I want to, if there's something I can do, or something I think I can do, I want to try it to my fullest capability before I say I can't do it, or before I say I need help or can't do it this way, maybe. I always try before saying I can't do it. And another thing, I work out, obviously. I haven't put any yoga videos on here anymore because they keep getting flagged and it's not worth it, so they go on other platforms. But I eat healthy too, for the most part. Like, I'm not afraid to have junk food, definitely not. But I eat healthy for the most part. And she's over there smoking and not eating well, probably having drinks too. I don't know about that one, so even leaving that out, she's a smoker. So is her fiance. You have an autoimmune disease, but you're smoking. Like, and I wouldn't make a video about it because it's really none of my business. I mean, it kind of is, because that's what my tax dollars are going for, is to pay for her medical attention whenever she needs it, or tries to get it. And I'm actually paying for her to be on a disability supplement that I don't even know if I'm gonna get. Irony. But anyway, yeah, I wouldn't make a video about it if she didn't make the post that she made complaining about it and going off on people. Not naming any people, but she was going off on nameless people. It's all about perspective. I just wish I could, like, get people to see that. People are dying, and they have 10 times the better attitude than she does. I could really go on about it forever, but I think I've made my point. So with that, see you in the next one.